Uh-oh, I was talking with my mic off. Said hello and welcome to the stream. Hope you're all doing okay today. 6 days is Zhongli's banner. I know, I'm really excited for it. Are you pulling for Zhongli or no? You have 10 wishes? I don't know how many I've got, but I mean, I've got quite a bit, and I've got a lot of pity saved up, so. Nice. Yeah, I'm mostly free to play. I mean, I've only spent money a handful of times. I can count literally on my hands when I've done it. Yeah. Now, okay, listen. I have a problem. I want both Zhongli and Nouvlet, so, I'm probably gonna have to spend money for that. I probably will. I love when my model tracking goes crazy every time I go to get a drink. She's like freaking out all the time. I should probably not do that again. let's not do that. Not right now. Alright. As you can tell from the title, we're gonna be doing a little bit of artifact stuff. I'm really hoping that this artifact today that we get is gonna be good. I need some good ones, please. Thank you. I need all the luck I can get right now. Alright. Let's get this going. Oh man. I gotta go grocery shopping today. I am not looking forward to it. I hate going grocery shopping. I live in a bigger city, so going to the grocery store is like ass. To be quite honest. It's always so busy, it doesn't matter what time of day you go. It's just always busy. And always too overcrowded, in my opinion. I wouldn't like mind going to the grocery store if there wasn't a shit ton of people there all the time, but I have social anxiety. I just can't do that very well. I also went and picked up food for my babies. The pet store I go to has like reptiles and like little rodents and stuff that you can get there. There was a chinchilla that was there not long ago, but they already gave him to a new home. They wanted $200 for the chinchilla. I was so tempted to get that chinchilla. I love them. I think they are adorable. But they have a lot of gerbils over there. I might end up getting one of those. I know, right? Gerbils and things that cats like to chase, but they would be very safe because I would keep them separated. I also thought about getting like a lizard maybe because Cheeto loves watching the lizards. So we have lizards that sit outside in our backyard all the time. I actually just put rocks out there, that way they have something to kind of like sunbathe on. But he loves to sit in the kitchen door because we have a sliding door back there. And he loves to just watch those little lizards. Now, I know if he got a hold of one, he would eat it, but he does love to watch them. So I thought about getting some lizards, so we could just watch them, you know. Obviously make sure their tank is good and sealed very, very well. But you have a parrot? Nice. My older sister used to have a parrot. She taught it really bad words. So when I would go to her house when I was growing up, all I'd hear in the middle of the night was, "Ah, God damn it." I don't think she has it anymore. I think she gave it to someone else. It was like an African gray. I don't know if that's technically a parrot. But it was a bird that could talk nonetheless. Oh, they also have birds there too. There's like, they have a bunch of cockatiels right now. Oh my god. This one cockatiel was dancing with me when I was standing in there. Oh, that's so sad. I'm sorry to hear that.
Stay put! Rain outlines your fate. Let me read you. Shine down. Inazuma shines eternal.
I was so happy. It was completely by chance that I got it to dance with me. So a song came on when I was standing in line getting some stuff. And I was like kind of bobbing up and down to it, you know, kind of like I do, it's what I do when I stim. And the little cockatiel started mimicking me, so we just sat there dancing. Oh, I love birds. They're kind of gross though, not gonna lie. Any bird owner would tell the truth on that one. I have had to clean up bird. In my opinion, the worst kind of bird is chickens. Good God. Fuck a chicken. They nasty. They're so nasty. Birds are nasty, but they're cute. If you can get over the gross, they make great pets. Especially parrots and stuff because they live a long time.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing today. Ad Astra.
My husband wants to start a farm and he wants to get horses, and I'm like, I don't want horses. He's like, you don't want to ride one? I was like, I would like to ride one, but I don't want to clean after one. He's like, well, I'll tell you what, I'll clean after him if you just love on him and take care of him. So we got a deal on that one. I can deal with, oh shit, I can deal with that. Just petting the horsies? Yes. I actually really do need more radishes, surprisingly. It's a weird thing, but yeah. And yeah, we'll get bird egg. No, I remember... Let's see if we can dupe it. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see if we'll get lucky, because there was a glitch a little while ago where you could get multiple resin in your Serenity pot. Let me see if they fixed it. Watch it be my luck, and they did.
Would you care to?
Oh. Alhaitham is maxed? I don't exactly know what that means. Damn. Damn! They fixed it. Okay, that's fine. Do I have 12,000? I can use that. Save up the rest.
If you ever have any.
Mondstadt. Ingredients processed. Well, I can get that anywhere. You don't just have to be a Mondstadt. Alright, so because I can't get a regular resin, I'm just going to or a purple resin. I'm going to not create condensed today. I might make one. Better than nothing. Oh, there was only one of those? What? Damn. I thought I had enough to make more than that. Oopsie. Congrats on level 60 Wonder. Oh, oops. Sorry, did not mean to hit my mic. Cool. Alright, we're ready to do this shit. First, though, we're taking care of our health. Gosh. Is it like confirmed that Zhongli is coming in the next update? Cause I thought Vtuber was gonna be coming out first. I don't even know anymore. Oh. I'm so excited. Oh my god. I can hardly contain it. Alright, and now we can go right. Oh! I knew I was forgetting something. I know it seems kind of redundant to come all the way back here to do that, but I know that place better than anything, so... Just makes it easier. Alright, let's see. So I need to use this, and then... Oops. Sometimes my fingers just do not work the way that I want them to.
You are not welcome here.
Witness the power.
Hit you, Blade! You're up! Ready, go!
There is no escape. Now you shall perish.
Flicker. The process of elimination.
Stay put!
I know my soul. And outlines your illusion shattered. Torn to oblivion. Shine down.
my RNG. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, if it only wasn't HP sand. We'll see what happens. Not that bad so far.
Body and mind. Rain outlines your fate. Let me.
You wait.
Here you are. Scatter. Testing my patience. We'll see. Meet again.
Damn.
Illusion shattered.
Oh, it's a new week. Oh, I could do... Wait a second. No, I'm not gonna do that. There's a glitch right now where Kaveh and Nahida can delete elements in your world. I am not gonna go fight the Wanderer right now. Not until they fix that. It's permanent. They will not come back. Just so you know. Don't co-op yet. Don't co-op till they fix it. I don't think that one's worth it. Really.
Rain cutter.
No steady, you away. Stay put.
Diffract.
Shine down.
You wait.
No, my soul.
The AR-35?
Torn to oblivion. There is no escape.
Flicker. Scatter.
Shine.
Nice. Fuck it. Why not? Why not just use it now? Maybe that's why. No! That's why you don't use it now. That's okay. It's fine. We've gotten some good artifacts so far without a condensed dress, and I'm sure we can keep doing that.
Body and mind. Let me read you. Rain outline. Now you shall perish.
Is that all you've got? Here you are.
Yeah.
Stay put.
My patience.
There is no escape.
Gotcha. Diffract.
Ring cutter. Shine down.
Alright. Good artifact. Good artifact. Horrible artifact.
Time to act.
You are not welcome here.
No, my sword.
You play. You're up.
Torn to oblivion.
Flicker. Now you're testing my patience. The process of elimination. Will meet again.
Let go away. Insolent. Witness the power.
Go get it, you play.
Illusion shattered.
So bad.
Body and mind.
You are not welcome.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Yeah, don't be scared.
Shine down. Inazuma shines eternal.
Scatter.
Stay put.
Here you are. Well now.
All those green numbers. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad I'm finally starting to see those more. We'll keep it. That one might be worth keeping. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. We're gonna have to do like more story missions and shit because I'm running out of resin. Oh man. Gotta level up some shit.
You are not welcome here.
Let me lead you.
Yeah, you play. You're up.
Illusion shattered.
Let's end
Torn
this
to
now.
oblivion.
The brat.
I'm getting sick.
Now you're testing my patience.
Did you see that? Oh my god. That was so good. Don't ask me what those sounds were. I don't know. I was just really excited. Oh. We're gonna go ahead and do it one more time. We're gonna fill our resin one.
Body and mind.
You are not welcome here.
Don't be scared. Ready, go.
Shine down.
Now you're testing my patience. The process of elimination.
Yeah, you play.
Know my sword. Rain cutter. There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal.
Oh my gosh, it's getting so good. replenish one. That's okay. That's okay. We got two more. Two more rounds. Wait.
Let me read you a verse.
Don't be scared. Ah!
Illusion shattered.
Here you are.
Stay put.
Rain outlines your fate. I let my guard down.
Go get it, Uruguay.
Now you shall perish. Shine down.
Alright, give me something good. Come on. You know you want to. This had potential. It did. That one really did have potential. And then it ended up being shitty.
Time to act. Ring cutter.
Uruguay, you're up.
Illusion shattered.
Let's end this now. Scatter. Now you
There is no escape.
quicker.
Okay, this is the last one. There's a Paimon glitch where she follows you around. Does she not follow you around? Am I imagining shit? Alright. So we're looking for Gilded and Deepwood. Wait, what did that one have? Crit damage, elemental mastery, energy recharge, and HP. You know, I think this one's actually more worth it than this one. We're gonna enhance it. We're gonna find out. Oh, I thought she already followed you around. Wow. What do you know? Thank you. So far, defense is getting the most. Come on, no defense. You fuck. Well, this artifact just turned shit. Real quick. Because I highly doubt that it's gonna level anything up but defense. Yeah, 5 more levels. Alright. You know, crit damage would be nice too. If you would level that one up. Ooh. Okay. Okay, we're getting to purples. Alright, you guys. Here we go. Alright, now hold up. Compare. Nah, I don't think that's worth it. Because my crit damage would go down way too much. The elemental mastery is nice though. We'll save it. Oh shit. We'll save that one. Okay, now let's look here. Nah, elemental mastery is the way to go with all Hatham. Alright. That's a good one. Hello, Tilan. Welcome to the stream. Okay, I guess. I mean, I've got some shit artifacts. But... Ooh. I don't know if this one would be worth it. How are you doing? Hmm. Now this. Okay. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, let's do that. Fucking defense. Alright, crit rate. Oh, that's good. About as ready as one can be. I think we'll start it next week. I don't think we're gonna start it this week. Okay, elemental mastery. Okay, this one is rolling real good right now. I'm impressed with this one. I think this one's gonna stay. I think we might actually be using this one. Ooh, and another crit damage. I like it. Okay, hold up. Let's compare it. Okay. Okay. Yes. Immediate switch. Thank you. Wait, did we? Yeah. Why did I have that on there? Defense and HP. Defense is okay, but both is a little much. Alright. I do have some streamer luck. I just got an awesome freaking artifact, like that previous one. It was really good. I was very impressed with it. Okay, let's see here. Now look. If we can roll a crit damage on this. Alright, let's keep looking. Ew, a defense main. Disappointing. Ugh. Alright, no, let's go back. We're gonna try to roll crit damage for the 4th stat. Okay, let's go. A little bit of HP is fine. Average girl reaction? What do you mean? Ew, the fence is getting too high now. No defense. Fuck. I don't even know if it's worth leveling anymore. Because it rolled HP instead of crit damage. Alright. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think so. No, that's definitely not gonna be worth it. Okay, that's where our luck ends. So they're like re-roofing a house down the road for me, and I swear to God, it sounds like fireworks. I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but it sounds like they're setting firecrackers off. Alright, now we're gonna go do... Okay, I'm gonna go here. I know they're setting up a roof, but like, it literally sounds like gunshots and fireworks and shit. I live in the city where there's tons of gunshots all the time, so it's a little bit distressing. Never know when the fuck I'm gonna need to take cover.
It is settled then. Please excuse me and enjoy your conversation at your leisure.
Thank you for arranging everything for us, Malus.
Average American? Well, you're not wrong.
Excuse me, miss. Do you need anything from us?
It's definitely only an American thing. Only an American thing. That's so sad.
This isn't like her at all.
Just shoot back. Listen. I'm just saying. Nobody wants to fuck with me.
Came to visit after all this time.
Listen.
After what
I
happened,
carry, man.
didn't
I'm
know how I
strapped
was
all the
supposed to face
time.
the two of you.
I hate guns, but I gotta
It's about
protect
that.
myself.
There's no need to apologize.
I gotta
After
protect
my
myself.
husband died, Spina di Rosula sent us a lot of mora and support. I understood your guilt and apology to be genuine.
But aren't all of those things
What helps
nothing
is
compared to
I'm
the
a
loss
good
of
shot too.
I can
My neighbors
understand
already
everything
fucking hate me.
that
They've
comes with
called
losing
the
a father
code
so
officer
young
on me
and so
because my grass
You
was
don't
too high
understand
for
it
them,
all.
but
I
it
can
had
help
just been
face
mowed like
because I
not
didn't know
even
I
a
could
week
possibly
prior. We
bring
were
this
getting ready to mow it
constellation
again,
yet.
and we got
I
fined
know
for that shit.
only the
My
full
neighbors
truth
can
could bring
suck a
closure to
big
you
fat dick.
and to
I
all
don't
of us.
care.
I'm sorry.
When that bitch's grass gets tall, you bet I'm gonna call that code officer on her.
Guilt.
I know which neighbor fucking did it.
My daughter and I have more or less found our answer already.
Would
I
you
know which one did
mind
it. She's a
sharing?
nosy ass bitch.
I really can't
She never
believe
minds her own
that my
business.
father could ever bring
Oh, the
himself to
neighbor.
shoot
Neighbor
justice.
Chronicles. I don't think I've gotten into
this.
this.
Earned through others' suffering. He told me countless times that if he could turn back the clock, he would never go into the synth business again.
So, previous house neighbors, quiet.
In
They were
fact, he took
nice.
the idea of providing for his family too
Um,
literally. For the longest time, he
New
thought more
neighbors,
was everything.
I fucking hate
So when
them.
Mr. Callis came to him with
Something
the
very
news,
dramatic
almost
and
immediately.
serious was happening, and I was talking to my mom
He tried
outside
to
on the
be as
phone.
careful as he could.
And the nosy neighbor next door
He was still found
was
out
listening and was laughing at my
I found out
suffering.
about his
Laughing at my suffering and
Papa didn't say
eavesdropping.
that
Like,
exactly,
bitch, who the fuck
but
invited
Papa
you
did
to
tell
come
me
over
that
here
I
and
should
listen?
never be ungrateful.
And it's one of those situations where if I saw someone else was in that situation, I would try to help.
It was only later that I realized.
And then she calls the code officer because my grass is like a centimeter too high for her, and we actually do get fined for it. Like,
I
what?
don't know that.
No,
for
she
sure,
can kick
but
rocks.
you could say that's the
Mm-mm.
conclusion I eventually came to.
Listen, if anybody gets their house
Which is
broken
why
into, it
I
ain't gonna be
refuse to
me.
feel guilty. Callis had always taken
That's all
great
I'm
care
gonna
of
say.
us, both when he was still alive
They need to go
and
next
after he
door.
passed away.
I'm sure they appreciate the
Even
company.
if he
They're
fired
lonely
the
as
shot that
fuck.
killed my husband,
They don't got people that go over there and visit them. Probably because they're a massive
it's
bitch.
impossible for me to hate him for what he had done.
But Mama, why is Papa still
Well, I've got
like
plenty
that?
of wasps.
He did the right thing. Papa always
They're
wanted
always
to do
finding
the
a way
right
inside
thing.
my
So
house.
why did he have to do a bad
My cat
thing
Cheeto
again?
likes to chase him. He got
Oh.
stung by one. He was like,
always as they seem.
he hasn't learned his
Still
lesson.
feel
He
like
still
your
goes
papa was
after
a
him.
good man, right?
Yeah, Papa was a really good man. The best in the whole world.
Then you should hold on to that. If a good man had to do a bad thing, then he must have had his reasons. Regardless of whether he left you a parasol or a sword.
I have tons of wasps and not enough carpenter bees to protect me.
Oh,
Thank you for everything you've told me. I will definitely find the truth. The current state of things is not something I'm willing to just sit back and accept.
Thank you. I'm very grateful to hear this from you. Even though your personality is quite different from your father's, your determination when you speak is really similar.
Oh my gosh. But
You really
okay,
think
listen. She might be a dumb bitch, but she's actually kind of
First time everyone
smart.
said that
So,
to me.
we've had a lot of raccoon and possum problems around here. And, I don't know why I didn't think of this, but bungee cables, she put them on her trash, like her big bin outside the dumpster, to keep the lid closed so the raccoons and possums can't get in there. Why didn't I think of doing that?
There have been many poorly written
That's the
applications.
only smart thing she's done. She's dumb any other
we'll
way.
just have to reject them all.
Jacques' family believes that he had struggled greatly with the order to kill Callus. Did Callus act in self-defense, or was there more to the incident?
Are you okay, Navia?
I'm fine. Don't worry. Let's investigate.
Oh
the three
yeah,
suspects next.
listen, I've seen...
Laurent should be nearby.
I can
We should be
buy,
able to find
like,
Thierry and Uncle Marcel in the city.
what, how many?
I'll get
I
myself
looked this
together
up one
anyway.
time because I was
So
curious.
please
Oh
don't
man.
worry.
I did need to be up that way. Shit. I can buy like a box of 1,000 or 10,000. I don't remember. Ladybugs for like 40 bucks on Amazon. Okay, listen. You're giving me bad ideas. My husband's gonna be like, what the fuck is this Amazon for $40? I'm gonna be like, fun story.
Greetings, boss. How may I be of assistance today?
I'm sure you've heard about what happened at the Opera House. Someone got turned into water right in front of us.
Yeah, I've heard.
I could like
Something that
do a real
dramatic?
good one,
I'm sure
and
Charles will milk it for all it's worth.
I have a
It'll be on
thistle
the
bush
talk for the next
outside that
several
we just
weeks.
keep forgetting to cut
It
down,
also
and it's like
reminded me.
real bad, and
On the
it's
day that
one of those
incident
ones that you
happened
don't
with my
want.
father, it was
I
raining
could take the
outside, and we
pollinated
found some clothes left at the scene.
um
After my partner here
seeds
put the dots together
and
for me,
sprinkle them over her yard.
I feel like we should try to reopen his case.
Have fun with their thistle bushes,
Did your boyfriend
bitch.
try to recall what happened that night?
Let me think. Mr. Callus was feeling pretty up.
Just infect her yard with
So
weeds
he
and
was
bugs.
Drinking and bantering away with us.
She'll
at the
never
table.
know what hit her.
After that, he told us that he wanted to go get some fresh air.
It's like the
So we let him
perfect
go without
crime.
Thinking much of it. Who knew that we would?
Because
hear
how are
two
they gonna
gunshots
prove that we
ring out
did
right after.
anything?
My first reaction was that
They're
Mr.
not.
Callus's life was in danger. So I grabbed my holster and made a mad dash toward the scene. But when I got there, it was already too late. Mr. Callus was standing over a dead body with a gun in his hands. All we could do was look back and forth at each other, not knowing what to say.
I don't know that I'd get too
But you
close to the
also remember
door.
2 gunshots.
I don't know if she's got a ring camera or not.
The guard said that the first shot didn't hit anyone.
Listen, I'm saying this just in case. I don't think I'm gonna do it, but like if she keeps doing shit, yeah, it's gonna be on like Donkey Kong.
I even made sure to confirm that before running to the scene. But according to
I don't put up with no
guards,
baby back
doesn't mean he
bitches.
couldn't have had other guns
Mm-mm.
on his person. About
We
the
didn't even
clothes
do
left
nothing
at the
to her.
scene
We're
that you
just
mentioned,
existing. She's
do you
just
think there
that
was a
bitter
third
and
person there
lonely.
who was turned into water?
At least from our perspective, my father had no reason to kill, so he would also have no reason to bring an extra gun with him. The gun he was holding probably belonged to Jacques, or a third person on the scene.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Long
So you're
spoon,
saying
extra
Mr.
long
Callus
spoon.
ended up with the gun because he seized it from one of
And
the
you
other
could
guys?
extend the spoon with metal straws.
hold on.
Excuse me.
If that's what had
Hiccups.
happened, then why didn't he share the truth with any of us?
But like you can
He didn't even
extend the
wanna face
long
the
spoon with
Oratrice
metal
machine
straws.
and chose instead to prove his honor in a duel. Did he lose all faith in the courts after seeing someone dissolve right in front of his eyes?
About that, Malouse told me a thing or two, so I think I can
Eh,
understand why
okay.
he committed to the duel. I'll tell
I'm
you
not gonna
everything
finish that.
once the
I'm not
whole
gonna
truth has
finish what I
been
was gonna
revealed.
say.
I understand. Then I'll leave Mr. Callus's honor in your hands, boss. And if I may just say one more thing.
It's like, damn, dude, I'm just
Callus
watering my
never
plant.
that
Like, they need water to thrive. What the fuck do you want me to do about it?
Many people have laughed at me for still calling him Mr. Callous, even after so many years have passed.
I can't
Mr.
stand
Callus's
people like that. I
trust
really
allowed me to
cannot.
rise through the ranks of Spina di Rosula and live the life I lead today, no matter what others might say.
I doubt you watering a yard was any more than like
He'll always be my boss.
all these
I
celebrities
will definitely find the
use.
truth.
Like, what the
You and
fuck?
all our other comrades at the Spina deserve to know the truth as well.
Ugh. I can think of plenty more people who would waste water than someone watering a yard with some flowers and grass. Like, what the fuck is people's problem? Florant, the advisor to the Spina de Rosula, claimed that he was very grateful to Callus for his kindness. He was also present at the banquet on the day of the case and could provide evidence that Callus did not carry a gun. It's like, why do you, what? Some people just aren't happy unless other people are mad. That's so fucking weird. Like, why are you happy that I'm mad? See, listen, I have a feeling that all our bullies grow up to be those people. They just become bitter old bitches.
Hey, Thierry, it's me.
The people that laughed at me because I was fat in school and they were mad because I was fat now laugh at me because I'm happy.
Oh, so you've got news of that already.
Like, what?
Hey,
Imagine being mad.
I'm also a member of the guards, you know. The way you make it
Oh,
sound,
hell no.
I
I
think was
refuse to
sent
be
off
like that at 80.
something
I'm still gonna be promoting anarchy when I'm 80
Sure
years
there
old.
isn't a
I
little bit of
guarantee
truth
it.
in that? Under normal circumstances, shouldn't you have been called back to the city already?
I mean, where I work is really up to me. Let's just say I enjoy the ambiance of Poisson.
Like, the shit that happened when I was growing up literally made no sense. Like, the shit I got bullied for, and now I can look back at it and laugh because why the fuck is someone mad because I have a unibrow? Like, what? How is that affecting you?
Anyway, enough chit chat. Are these two friends of yours?
Right? That's what I'm saying. It's ridiculous. Imagine being mad at someone for watering plants.
What happened at the Opera House made us realize that
See, that's
Leonie's
so
case
fucking
and my
stupid.
father's may be
I can't.
related. We're trying to reinvestigate the
That just
details
goes
of
to
my
prove that
father's
people will
case.
complain about anything
I get it.
and make other
You
people
think there might be
miserable
more to the case
about
than
anything.
you know
It's
people got
dumb.
dissolved into water, right? I was also flabbergasted when I first heard of it. If you want to go through the original files from your father's case, I
Yeah,
can
it's
help you
like,
with those.
that's why you go to school.
That'd be much appreciated.
It's the whole
Thank you.
point.
Actually, I have another question. Do you have the authority to dispatch Gardamex?
Of course. Without them, I couldn't possibly handle Poisson on my own.
It never
Why
made
do
sense to me, like,
We
a
definitely
teacher's
can't
pet
use them
thing,
to
because it's
force
like, you
get
go to
evidence
school to
for my
learn,
father's
that's what it's
case.
there for, so
Well, you
how
see,
can you be
just
learning too
recently,
much?
We were attacked by a horde of unnumbered Gardamex in the city. So, if you hypothetically wanted to do something against me, all you would need to do is get rid of the mecha serial numbers and send them after me.
Yep,
Then you think too highly of my abilities.
I learned to treat people much
Dispatching
better.
Mecha is very different from controlling them.
Despite my harshness at how I sound
When you order a
towards my
dish, the
neighbors,
chef will make it for you.
I'm
You
not
can ask the
actually
chef
that
to
mean.
cook, but
I just don't
not
put up
to
with
massage your
nonsense.
shoulders or
I ain't
carry
got
your
time for that no
baggage.
more.
If you try to make unreasonable demands, the chef would just think you're out of your mind and ignore you completely. The same goes for me and my Gardamex. Removing a serial number is also not as easy as you might think. There are a lot of complex steps to it, and it's almost impossible to keep it a secret. So I can promise you, those mecha were definitely private units. They're certainly not cheap. So, whoever their owner is must be super rich, powerful, or both. Now that you mention it, though, being in the synth business would definitely be profitable enough to afford this.
Oh, then you're officially in the
You know,
clear, Thierry.
okay, so yesterday I was messing with my model in Unity, obviously. What I was trying to do was add animations to blend shapes.
I'd like to
I
wish you all
didn't
the best
download a
with your
file
investigation.
because, like, I wasn't using
I'll be
VC
staying in the city
Face,
for a little while, so
but
just come find me if you need any support.
VNyan is compatible with VC Face, and in order to make an animation and have it recorded to my blend shape, I'm gonna have to use a VC Face file. So I think that was my issue. I sat for hours like, why the fuck is this animation not recording? Probably because I didn't have the right program, like an idiot.
Book learning alone is not enough to cultivate intelligence. All
Or
the scholars in the
script,
academia are
I should
fine
say, because
thinkers.
it's a script that I have to download for Unity. I don't know if I want to try working on that again today. I was working on it so long yesterday that I gave myself a migraine. I really did. I was like, why is this not working? And then I kept deleting my face. It was bad.
Hello, how may I help you? I'm here to see Marcel. Could you please let him know? You can just say Navia's looking for him.
Sure, I will let him know right away.
Navia, hello. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm not as young as I used to be, so my legs are giving out a bit.
Oh, it's all
Bro, do I
right,
know
Uncle
how that
Marcel.
feels?
There's no need to stress. I just wanted to talk to you briefly about what happened in the Opera House. I'm sure you saw everything too, right?
Yes, I've never seen anything so strange.
Oh, you were at the Opera House too?
That's right. I went there with Navia to see the magic show. Who knew it would turn into a whole murder mystery? I also witnessed your marvelous sleuthing work. Quite impressive. To beat the Hydro Archon at her own game on her own turf, I can already imagine everyone in Fontaine discussing your exploits over a few glasses of wine.
Oh, Paimon doesn't want to become the talk of drunkards.
Too late.
Apologies. It's just how Fontaine is as a nation. Everyone loves drama and theatrics.
Uncle Marcel, you've also
No
noticed that
kidding.
thing,
That's
right?
why
The fact that
a
humans can
literal
dissolve in
court
water?
case was
Yes,
played by a
I was
play
reminded of your father's case
in
right
an
away.
opera house,
Is
no
that what
less.
you're investigating now?
Welcome back.
I still don't have much solid proof, but I can sense that the other side has already begun to act.
And
Sure.
what makes you say
I
that?
guess we're winning.
We were attacked on Arrhenius by some unnumbered Gardamex. And there was also an attempt to get me to drink water from the primordial sea. If not for the vigilance of my partner, I probably wouldn't even be here talking to you right now.
See, this is something that I needed to pay attention to
Wasn't it you?
because I'm gathering evidence to form a
It
court
seems things are
case.
heating up again.
I was not
Peace
paying
with
attention to
Callus
anything.
clearly will soon become a thing of the past. But rest assured, Navia, Poisson will always remain a safe haven for you. If you're scared, you can always return there. If anyone dares to lay their hands on you there, the Confrérie of Cabriere will use its funds to the
Trying
last
to prove her
nail to bring
father's
you into
innocence.
justice.
Thank you, Uncle Marcel. But I don't intend to go into hiding. I'm going to strike while the iron's hot. Do you have any new thoughts on my father's case?
About that. Sorry, my age is catching up with me, so it'll take me a while to recall my memory.
Boy, if that's not relatable too.
Confrérie was responsible for that banquet, so I was out and about the whole time making sure things were running smoothly. I didn't even have the time to drink with the guests. Then I heard the sound of a gunshot, and the rest was history.
Oh, it's okay. No need to push yourself. We'll ask around some more. See if there are any valuable clues elsewhere.
Sounds good. Just let me know if you ever need more.
Shut. Are we sure Fontaine isn't based off America?
All my wealth comes from Callus's patronage and support. I'll spend however much it takes to clear his name.
Okay. I didn't even know Fortnite had a KDA. That's a high-heeled man. Oh, it's a high-heeled robot. I didn't realize I was a robot. I don't know how I missed it. High heels were intentionally made for men. Butchers, specifically.
We've talked to all three suspects, purely based on their conversations with me.
None of them sounded particularly suspicious.
I suppose that's to be expected, though. If a single conversation's all that's needed to find them out,
Yep.
then my father wouldn't have needed to investigate the case for so many years. Anyway,
All the men wore
even if we didn't
pumps.
make a breakthrough,
Everybody.
let's still compile what we were able to find.
Pumps was the fashion.
But where should we start?
I always find it funny when, like, somebody doesn't know that fact and it just blows their mind.
That makes sense.
According to Jacques' family members, he already told them that he had been discovered and that he had no choice before he left home that day. If I had to guess, he probably received an order from the synth boss to kill my father. Had he refused, he and his family's lives would have been forfeit.
I absolutely love her hat. It's so pretty.
Oh? And why is that?
Ooh, that's a good point. Jacques probably already knew that he was just being used as a tool for murder. And once he had completed his mission, he'd be of no
Oh yeah,
use to his
yikes.
boss.
That's a really horrifying fact.
So, what would make
That's
more
so
sense
bad.
from his perspective would be to turn his back on the order and seek protection from my father. Makes sense. But without evidence, that's still just a theory. Besides Jacques, the attack from the Gardamex has been bothering me quite a bit as well.
I mean, would a chainsaw cut through bone? Yes, but if you're giving birth, does it need to? No.
Do you think he knew, even then, that we'd follow this lead to the end?
Given everything that's happened since, it's quite possible. But who among the three suspects would have the
Fucking
ability to
chainsaw,
control
man.
privately owned Gardamex? Florent? It is true that he was closest to my father, and thus had the best chance of learning about his dealings with Jacques. But as Spina di Rosula's advisor, his work mostly deals with personnel and security, so he shouldn't have much means when it comes to finances.
So you're saying he's too broke to afford a mecha army?
Oh, that is crazy.
Exactly. He can't.
I
And
do not
even
know
if he
how
could,
it helped.
I don't think he would be able to dispatch a whole group so quickly. Thierry, you say? Huh. It is possible that he's figured out a way to convert the Gardamex for personal use. But I didn't feel like he was lying when he was talking to us about the mecha. I also don't think he'd be able to keep that kind of tampering under wraps.
So, we're thinking it's Marcel, which is a family friend.
We'd be able to prove it with a simple check of the guard's inventory. If the
That's a plot twist.
it should be pretty easy to find out when and how that happened.
Uncle Marcel? My father did really trust him. And they worked together on a large...
It really be the
project.
people you're close with that
Maybe
stab
that's
you in
how
the
he got
back.
to know Jacques. And with funds from the Confrérie, he could also afford a large number of Gardamex. It's still really hard for me to imagine, though. After all, Uncle Marcel has been around since I was just a child. Also, Wouldn't this mean he has been spending a whole lot of Mora and energy to fight his own synth business? Who could it be?
Alright,
You know, if you think everything through, Uncle Marcel is indeed the most suspicious of them all.
Could we be missing other suspects?
yeah,
Melissa
but like,
didn't know about the people turning into wild
that's what a
people when
knife
Mary
is for,
began
like a
to
surgical knife. Those have been around for like ages.
Malus has always been very reliable, and his judgment of others' trustworthiness has been fair and well considered. When he laid out his case for the three, the rationale he gave me made a lot of sense as well. The suspect is knowledgeable about the Spina's
Well, I
internal
guess,
affairs,
okay,
has the means to dispatch
we're
Mother to
talking about way
assassinate,
back in the day,
and possesses significant
and a lot of
intellect and
people were
foresight.
spread out, and doctors were not always readily
I don't want to
available,
believe
so
I'm starting to see
a
how things could all
chainsaw
tie back
would,
to Uncle
well,
Marcel.
a chainsaw would be, I suppose, the most logical thing to use
Well, we still
if they were at home and giving birth.
theorizing and speculating.
Yes, Malus did say that charging straight in there would be extremely risky. But we don't have any other options right now. We need far more solid proof before we can hope to go charging in on our enemy.
Navia, here you are. Oh, I've been looking for you.
Huh? Aren't you the guy from the guards? Did something happen?
Yeah. News came from Irenaeus just after you left. We've got another trial.
Yeah, hand cranked.
Wasn't that place built specifically for holding trials? What's so newsworthy about this one?
I know. But they said the person they're putting on trial is a Fatui harbinger called Tartaglia.
That's like, it's so, okay, it's so fucking weird to use it like that though, because when they have to perform that, it's usually a really dicey situation, and they have to be really careful not to cut the kid's head with a regular scalpel, so imagine doing that with a chainsaw.
What?
That would be hard
Is
as
that
fuck.
someone you know?
Yeah, we know him. Maybe even a little too well.
Well, he's been accused of being the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case. It's absurd.
I did that yesterday.
Wait, how?
I did that yesterday. It was a really weird feeling. I do it a lot, but like when it happens, it still catches me off guard.
I came to tell you the news right away. If the charge against him stands, then it'll be next to impossible to get the guards to support any of our planned investigations.
I don't even remember when it
Because they'll
happened
think
though.
they've already found the culprit.
Yeah. And it'll be a lot harder than...
I don't remember
Mr.
why it
Callus's name.
happened.
I understand. Well, partner,
No,
think we
I
should
don't
do?
think I've talked
We
about
still
this
haven't found
before. I think
any
this is the
conclusive
very
evidence.
first time.
Huh? Split up? What do you mean? Just as expected of my partner. Since this is a trial about the serial disappearances case, the culprit's attention
Hello,
will be
Indra. Welcome
focused
to
on
the stream.
Irenaeus,
How are you doing
leaving his
today?
home base wide open. You're right. This is our best opportunity. All right then, let's do this. I'll stall them at the Opera House and charge Marcel as the true culprit. I won't have any chance of making that charge stick, though, unless we find more evidence. It'll be up to you to make it back in time and hand the decisive evidence to me.
Dang, that sucks. I'm sorry you were not able to sleep. Hopefully you'll be able to sleep whenever it's nighttime for you again. Unless that's right now.
We'll help you, just like you helped us in Lenny's trial.
Demoiselle, please allow us to accompany you.
I'm ready.
You know, I think it's like in the air because I had the worst time going to sleep last night myself.
And figured that you might require our assistance. It's our hope that your confidence will be bolstered with the two of us by your side.
Thank you so much. Then, let's make haste for Arrhenius.
Dang, that's
Time
pretty
out,
late.
Traveler, I'll see you at the Opera House.
Hopefully you'll be able to fall asleep. Dang, the uncle really did that. The uncle caused the problem. Who would have thought? Who would have thought?
Navia has set out for Arrhenius. We should also get going. The location has already been marked on the map, so let's head over.
Here you are.
Yeah, we're gonna do this real quick. Is that right? Did I... Oh, I see, I see, I see.
Don't let any of it roll away now.
Hello, welcome to the stream. No, it's okay if you fall asleep. I encourage people to sleep. This is a comfy stream. Alright, now what the fuck am I supposed to do here?
Here you are.
Wait, what? How am I supposed to... Shit! I did it again. Alright. Third time's the charm. Why did that bird just lay in orange?
Flicker.
If it's really thick, I add a little bit of water. I don't add a ton. But that's only if it's like really thick and doesn't come off the spoon very well. We're gonna do that in a second. I see a little Sealy man. A Sealy Dan.
Here you go.
Did I just get furniture? You shit. Now, I don't know where the fuck. Is there one over here somewhere that I didn't see?
I just need to have patience. Oh, come on. Stay strong.
No. Alright, I think I do have to go across that. I don't know how to... Do I need a cryo character? To step on that? Alright, I think the answer is yes. Because I just tried to jump and instead, for some reason,
This will be interesting.
diving was just the option. Like, what?
Dodge this.
And please. Please! I didn't. I didn't do anything.
Dodge this. What's the hurry? Freeze.
I don't know how to get across there. Every time I accidentally touch the water, it's just...
Justice.
Excuse me.
Don't let any of it roll away now. Here you go.
Huh. According to Malusa's info, the synth production base is... Let's go and try to find the entrance. entrance that leads to the synth production base. It sure doesn't seem out of the ordinary at all. Ah, you're right. An important place like this is bound to have a ton of protective measures and mechanisms. Navia's probably arguing up a storm right now to stall for us.
It would appear that I must repeat my question again, Mr. Tartaglia. Do you accept the charge that you are the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case?
To be perfectly honest, I don't understand your country's complicated court system, or the reason why I'm being charged with something I've never even heard of. However, I did hear that people who have been charged can choose to participate in a duel to clear their name. Is that right? In which case, as long as I accept the charge, I can have an all-out fight with that champion duelist Clorend, right? I've got to admit, that's one of the most enticing offers I've ever received. When I privately sparred with her last time, she was obviously holding back. Real disappointing.
Hey! Don't you understand? You're currently the prime suspect for a major case. This isn't the place for you to be looking for fights.
Oh? Sounds like the Hydro Archon wants to lecture me on the ways of the Opera House. Then why don't you duel me too? I'm the kind of student that learns best in the heat of battle.
No. That's not what I meant.
Alas, it would appear that communication with the defendant is going poorly, and we have made very little progress. In that case, let me explain everything from the very beginning again. The goal of this trial is to determine the culprit behind the serial disappearances case.
That case had nothing to do with him! You've got the wrong man!
Huh? What's going on? Why is she interjecting again?
I told you it couldn't be one of the Fatui harbingers.
Miss Navia, this is the second time you've interrupted the court proceedings. I only tolerated your behavior last time because you were able to provide the court with a key eyewitness. But that was an exception rather than standard court protocol. I can very well charge you with contempt of court for your interjections.
Oh, please. Did you ever think I had any respect for this place's pointless theatrics?
I am muted. Oh my god. I was coughing and I muted myself and I've been talking to myself this whole time. I'm sorry. Welcome to the stream and also thank you for the compliment.
Then Tartaglia here will be proven innocent by
I was just talking about like doing a Duolingo stream with learning either Korean or Japanese.
Offered to clear my name. How fascinating. Well, I'd gotten half bored to death by all these rules and procedures anyway, so I'll take you up on that offer. So, Your Honor,
yeah, I was talking about it all to myself.
You may take a seat for now in the audience, but that doesn't mean the suspicions against you.
Oopsie.
Now then, Miss Navia, who is the person you would like to charge instead?
That person.
I think it would just be like really fun. Plus, it would be like, I don't know, learning together. It's like a little classroom, therefore it's like enabling me to do better type thing. Alright, oh wait, what does it want? You know, I don't remember. Oh wait, duh. I had to blame Marcel. Oh my gosh. Duolingo streams are nice.
Never heard of them in my life.
Oh.
I've heard of them, but
Okay, I'm sure I can figure out something. I don't know.
Oh, is this going to be a friends to enemies type situation?
Please let me remind you, Miss Navia, that charging someone is an incredibly serious matter. Committing to the charge also means taking on the legal responsibilities.
I can think of like little challenges to do. And maybe get little redeems for YouTube because I'm looking into it.
Do you still wish to charge this man?
So I mostly want to learn Korean. I was learning it a while ago, like many years ago, and then I stopped because of personal reasons, but I've been inspired to pick it back up.
Please contact Mr. Marcel right away so that he may stand trial.
I still know how to read Hanga, and I try to practice as much as I can when I'm watching like Korean TV shows and stuff. I still remember certain things. It's not as good as it once was, though.
Still haven't figured out what's going on. I think an attorney won't be necessary. This is probably just a misunderstanding between.
No, that's not rude. I actually appreciate that. I plan to play more Fortnite.
Sides have now arrived. Miss Navia, please present your charges.
I've just been on a little Genshin kick lately.
To the case of Callus the Unfaithful.
I may end up playing Fortnite tonight.
What really happened in that case? Can we connect all the dots for the serial disappearances case?
Navia, do you really think that I was the one who killed your father? Come on. Why would
Marcel, you're a shit. Everybody knows that you killed him.
Both you and I only ran to the scene when we heard the sound of a gun. If that's enough to make me a suspect, wouldn't that make everyone at that banquet a suspect as well?
I think there's no point in getting into the specifics right now. The audience doesn't even have the big
New Cyberpunk update is going to be coming out in August, and like, or later this month, I should say. Wait, is it August? No, it's almost September. Oh my god. Wait, really? Yeah? Yeah. Oh my god.
I see.
What is going on with my sense of time?
Recorded by Maison Gardiennage.
Yeah, it's coming out later in September.
On the day of the murder, Spina di Rosula hosted a large.
I was playing it a while back, but I kind of got sidetracked and started doing other stuff. And now I'm gonna be doing Amnesia, so it's gonna be on hold for a little bit longer. Yeah, it was real fun. I ran into a bunch of glitches, and at one point I was like falling through the map repeatedly.
When the guests arrived at the scene, they found the primary suspect.
I'm hoping they kind of fix that.
While his acquaintance Jacques lay dead from a gunshot wound.
You know what? Oh shit. If I can figure out how to get YouTube redeems, that would make the spooky game night more interesting. Oh, yeah. I have nudity turned off. I turned that shit off.
The guard's investigation
and like, if I usually edit those parts out of the VODs.
Suspect's first shot must have missed, while the second must have taken Jacques' life.
With the YouTube redeem stuff, yeah, honestly, if you know how to do it, yeah. I would love help with that. Because imagine, like, it's getting real suspenseful, and like, I take a moment to fucking just look around. All of a sudden, someone decides to redeem a sound and it scares the fuck out of me. I think that would be fun for y'all. It would suck for me, but it would be fun for you guys.
Alice was defeated by champion duelist Clarand in the ensuing duel, and soon succumbed to the injuries. These are the known facts about the case.
So, like, I was trying to update my model last night, and I just kept deleting my face, and then, like, the animation, I didn't download the right program, and it was just a bust. I'm always looking for ways to improve the stream, and I think having channel redeems would be real nice. I don't know if I have to be partnered or anything to do it.
Not my father. And even so, Jacques still had no reason to pull the trigger.
Bruh, that shit was not funny. I gave myself a headache trying to figure that out before I realized I didn't have the right shit installed. Oh, but I have a vague idea on how to do it when I get the right program, so. I could have just went into Blender and fucked around, but I was too intimidated.
However, We should
And at that
revisit
point, I was
this now
in
that
too
we've
gained
gained
deep. I was too
information
hard-headed.
about
I
the
was
abilities of
determined to
water from
fucking
the
make it work.
primordial sea.
Alright, so Spina de Ursula hosted a large banquet. I don't think. Wait. Hold up. What the fuck?
The
Okay.
testimony of the victim's family confirms that Jacques had thoughts of assassinating Callus when he set out for the banquet. However, in the
See,
end,
this is
he
why I should be
reconsidered
paying
and
attention
instead shared
to the
everything
story,
with
but I'm
Callus,
not.
hoping to seek the latter's protection. Unfortunately,
Alright,
for
cool,
Jacques,
thank you.
the true
I appreciate
culprit had
that.
already considered this possibility and had sent out another assassin.
The cool thing is I can route it through VNAN, so it's less programs to use. Just so you know, in case nobody else knew that, if you have a 3D person, they can do a lot of that through VNAN. Oh, no. That was the wrong one.
This assassin first shot Jacques, then turned to shoot Callus. Only for
3D
Callus to wrest
VTuber.
the gun from him and kill him
3D
instead.
person. Oh, it does kind of sound funny.
A pile of clothing was found at the scene. The guards once believed they were used by Jacques as a costume to disguise himself. But now, it is clear that the clothes were proof that there was a third person at the scene, and that they were turned into water after committing the murder. Since it was raining that day, the culprit was confident that they could use the rain to wash away all traces of their dissolved accomplice. Realizing this, the true culprit caused the hired assassin to dissolve into water, leading everyone to believe
Dang, I don't know about that one.
for Jacques' murder. This is the true version of events.
I kind of like the court stuff. It really racks your brain. But at the same time, I hate it because I can't pay attention long enough to remember that shit.
What a great theory. It also explains Callus's and Jacques' respective motives. I guess they didn't shoot each other after all.
Mr. Marcel, you are the one being charged with the crime. You should provide a rebuttal if you wish
Yeah.
to prove your innocence.
He's incriminating
I
himself.
think I agree with everything Navia just said. In fact, there was nothing in her speech that directly implicated me.
Then, may I ask some questions? In my opinion, we primarily need to determine two things. One, do you have the evidence to back up your claims?
I'm afraid not. At least not at this very moment. Boo!
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
Just go home.
I may not have the evidence with me, but I know where I could go to collect it. If we look up the deserted
Damn,
clothes,
I watched that
against the
movie
record of
recently
people
and I
who went
did
missing
not
around the
notice
same
how
time,
cheesy and corny it was. I used to love that shit when I was growing up.
considering the serial disappearances case, the guards probably kept careful records of all missing persons from around that time, regardless of age or gender.
That makes sense to me. Monsieur Neuvillette, I would consider this to be a reasonable investigative direction.
Why do I feel like Farina's acting a little differently today?
Maybe she's scared of embarrassing herself again?
Alternatively, she's become more diligent after charging an innocent citizen in the last trial.
My second question
How
has to
amazing.
do
It's
with
almost like
ensuing
pointing
duel.
fingers when you have no
If the
evidence is
truth
wrong.
indeed as you described, then why didn't Mr. Callis explain himself in court? If he had testified that a person had been dissolved, he could have at least mounted a defense.
I've thought about this too, and the answer is actually pretty simple. He felt there were things that were more important to him. The dissolving power of water from the primordial sea is an important secret for the true culprit of the serial disappearances case. My father could have exposed it for all to see, but he chose to take it to the grave. At that time, Spina di Rosula was in dire straits, and his reputation had already been shattered. He had no guarantee that going forward with the truth would allow the culprit to be brought to justice. What was certain, however, was that it would paint a gigantic target on my back.
Boss once told me that Gazelle had
Okay.
already been selected as the next target of the serial disappearance.
It's almost drink time.
What? If the secret had gotten out, the culprit would have fought an all-out war with the Spina right there and then. I wouldn't have been the only one in danger. All
Spina.
of us would have stood to lose our lives. Of course, the guards might eventually figure out the truth of the matter and determine that we were in the right. But what good would that do? How can a hollow verdict protect anyone? Had this opera house ever given my father any kind of confidence in its brand of justice, Spina di Rosula would have had no reason to exist. But by staying silent, we retain the ability to deter our opponents and continue the stalemate. I was able to become Spina di Rosula's president, which made me harder to target, as well as giving me more time to grow and learn. And once I have figured out the truth and stepped up to the challenge, I will do what this opera house cannot, and restore my father's truth and honor back to him.
So, you mean to say, your father intended to die in the duelist's ring?
That's right.
Do you have any
Oh goodness, I'm starting to get sleepy.
All you need
I've been up
is
for a
to ask
while.
his opponent, Clarand. I don't need your apology, your guilt, or your support from the shadows. You don't have to do anything for my sake. But since he entrusted his will to you, Clarand, you should tell us the truth about his sacrifice.
So, during the duel...
Dang, I didn't notice that about her design. Okay. She looks like a Navy girl.
Yes, I did.
Looks like she's part of the
As a
Navy.
champion duelist, I fought many battles and taken a
She's
countless number of
nice.
dishonored
If
lives.
she's a bow character, I'm gonna be pissed.
I've seen all kinds of people give their all.
I want her. I don't use bow.
Some were
Hello,
determined,
welcome into the
others
stream. How are you doing?
and some even manic and twisted. Just one look and I can tell if a duelist is hoping to live or if they're looking
Thank
to
you.
die. I hereby swear on my name and honor as a champion duelist that Mr. Callis never intended to leave the ring
The only
alive.
thing I don't really like about her design is like the chest area.
Your testimony.
I think it looks really weird.
It appears there
You
really
know,
are
people
good
don't
grounds to
remember highlight and contour plays a factor in a lot of
However,
stuff.
Miss Navia, you still have not
And it
explained the link
just
between your
looks weird
father's case and the
sometimes.
serial disappearances case.
Right? What she said was fascinating, but kind of beside the point.
Wait, weren't they just talking about the serial disappearances case?
Of course, Your Honor. The two cases are connected via a matter of timing. In my father's case, the culprit intended to kill both Jacques and Callis. As a result, they planned to act after hearing 2 gunshots. And, at the end of Linny's trial, the culprit also only dissolved the victim in front of everyone because they realized they were at risk of being identified. The culprit could only time their actions so precisely if they were already at the scene. Coincidentally, Marcel attended both the banquet and the trial.
Yeah, Marcel, you're not
So
off the
that's
hook
why you
yet.
suspected me. Even after hearing your reasoning, I still can't help but find it a little preposterous. I'm used to it, though. You've always been an impulsive and sentimental child, Navia. It's one of your most endearing traits.
No need to appeal to pathos.
I won't try to refute your points one by one, but even if everything you just said was true, can you prove that I was the only person present at both events? On top of that, does a person have to be physically present to control the timing? Can't someone remotely monitor the place?
Well...
Know what she can say to that.
I know that even with that, you might still think you can reduce the list of suspects with some further investigations, until I'm the only one left on the list. Alas, who won't feel at least a little hurt by an accusation of murder from a girl you see as your own daughter?
What a gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss bitch.
You'd also think I'm not being considerate of your feelings. Ah well, let Uncle Marcel teach you another lesson. Do you know what the biggest flaw in your reasoning is?
I suppose you're gonna tell me anyways.
It's timing again. I'm a businessman by trade. From that standpoint, there's no reason for me to kidnap young women. It's a high-risk action with nothing to gain. In addition, I left my home in Snezhnaya when I was young to come to Poisson and work in some trade. My business only thrived when I received Callus's patronage. But the disappearances began before I ever stepped foot in Fontaine.
I do apologize, Demoiselle. This was my mistake.
No, it's not your fault. I'm sure he had come prepared.
Is there anything else you'd like to say? Would you like to check the date of my first business license against the first known case of the serial disappearances? You can also
This
take a
guy
look at
is
my
too
border entry
cocky.
records.
I don't like
asked my
him.
friends and family when I
He's
left
annoying.
Snezhnaya for the first time. Could those records and testimonies do something to appease the unspeakable anguish in your heart?
Seems like she got the wrong guy.
At this rate, Navia will be convicted for falsely accusing him.
I think you've done a superb job of dissecting your father's feelings as he neared the end of his life. But aren't you going against all of his wishes and expectations right now? He wished for you to become more rational, collected, and conscientious, instead of dwelling only on your own feelings. Once you've learned to be more considerate of others' feelings, and to stop rushing headlong into things, you'd have met most of his expectations.
This isn't just about me, and it never has been. The biggest difference between me and the rest of the victims is that I still have the ability to search for the truth, while that same agency has long been taken from them. The people whose families were destroyed by synth abuse, the people who lost their loved ones to the serial disappearances, and the people who suffered tragic ends due to their sense of justice. Many people's images are flashing before my eyes. I'm sure some are coming to those of you in the audience as well. And whose image do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vacher?
Oh.
Oh, so you do know that name.
Interesting.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
I was waiting for you to say that.
Okay, it's gotten really interesting now. Is this already set up? I don't...
Don't be scared!
No, my sword! Let me weave you a bow.
Hey, go away!
Inazuma shines eternal!
What is this? This is gonna be some kind of,
Is it because of this mechanism in the middle?
no shit.
I really prepared a lot of stuff for this place.
It's only the thing that we touched and activated. It couldn't be the thing in the middle that caused the floor to go up. What?
Paimon thinks we need to go up, but Paimon doesn't see a way. Let's take a look around. Maybe we'll find a hidden mechanism that'll show us the way up.
Is that draining? Yes. No, it's raising. It's raising the water level. It is not draining.
The water level is rising. Now we can swim to the top. But this is still a ways away from where we need to go.
Okay, I will be ending the stream soon. Because I do have some stuff in real life that I gotta finish.
Body and mind.
But we will be back tonight.
Shine down. Flicker. Diffract.
Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword. Let me weave you a
Don't be scared. Ready, go!
Illusion shattered. Now you shall perish. Ha!
Vache. Vache. That's kind of satisfying to say though, Vache.
Now the path is clear. Let's go.
Probably have to. No, maybe not. Alright, let's go in here. That way it saves it. Maybe we'll explore right here. I don't want to go too much into depth, because I will be ending the stream. Oh. Alright, I don't want to go back to the courtroom yet. Damn. Okay, well we might have to. Alright. Not ending the stream yet. Not yet.
Know my sword. Not good.
Eee.
There is no escape. A process of elimination.
Don't be scared.
Witness the power of Fuwa.
Shine down.
I don't want to end the domain either because it won't save progress.
victim. Though, as expected, the mastermind isn't here. That's right. Then let's hurry up and find some evidence so we can get back to the Opera House and help Navia.
Okay, here we go. Get into the nitty-gritty.
What's all this? It's a bunch of really cute things. Pink accessories, a hair tie, a necklace, even a makeup box. Oh, Paimon sees it too, but why are all these cute things labeled with different girls' names? Huh? You mean the girls from the serial disappearances?
Makes sense. They're way out of the way.
Were turned into water. And all the boxes of things. These names. That means... Oh, this is terrible.
Okay. Let's see here.
Whoa. There's so much synth here. And so many bottles of ingredients that probably just contain the waters of the primordial sea. Mixing in progress. Ready to drink? Stock sample? Huh. They've also got all the synth pretty clearly labeled. Whoa, there's even fruit-flavored synth? Yep, it's super obvious. What's this over here? Looks like some kind of place for research. Experiment number 16 aims to verify Jacob Ingold's research conclusions on the primordial sea and use his theory as a foundation to achieve a breakthrough. The experiment was a
Kind of
failure.
sad that all those girls disappeared like that.
Managed to resurface from the water from the primordial sea. Female specimens 22, 23, and 24 were dissolved. Sorry, traveler. Paimon will try her best. It's just...
Paimon, you're so melodramatic.
Paimon's never read something so scary.
What in the world?
How could someone write
That wasn't even that scary.
such a matter-of-fact tone? You read the rest. Paimon's too scared to keep going. So that's why he did all of these experiments. Wait, did he really think he'd be able to find a way just by dissolving people over and over? That's just insane! Huh? Isn't that the name you heard by the fountain? Paimon thought he was an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case. You mean Vache is the one who did all of these... experiments? So that's it! Vache was no victim, but personally took his lover and... No, that's not it either! If that's the case, why would he want people to resurface from the water? In any case, Paimon will write it all down. Oh, look! There's an important-looking basin over here.
Water from the primordial sea.
That means this is where they make all the synth. And that special water is the main ingredient. If you dilute it with normal water, you'll get synth. But the pure stuff can dissolve a human. Paimon will take notes on this incriminating evidence. Let's see what's written here. Nothing escapes Detective Paimon's eyes. Callus. Navia's father. Oh, this seems to be an investigation report on him. Yep, it's about finding someone to assassinate Jacques and Callus because of a lack of confidence that Jacques himself would go through with it. This should prove the existence of the third person, right? We still have not determined the exact content of the key information Callus has passed on to certain members of his organization. The old dog's a real menace to deal with. Even if he abides by the promise he's made to us, he will still have the upper hand. He can act whenever he wants to make our lives miserable. The only option left is to remove him from the picture entirely. I concur. Let's send someone to kill him. He won't declare war as long as we don't touch Navia. Oh, seems like we've got a bunch of correspondence between the higher-ups. They're all just so evil.
Wow. That's so sick and twisted. Literally.
We've looked at almost everything here, and it seems like our theories were spot on. But, yeah, we haven't found anything that reveals his true identity. No wonder even Nervalette wasn't able to find anything. Whoever it is probably destroyed everything to do with that name a long time ago. That way, even if we bring all this back to the opera, we won't be able to identify the true culprit. Sure thing. Paimon won't admit defeat to this guy either.
Alright. No. Where exactly am I supposed to look? There's not really anything else. What am I missing? I don't see anything. Alright, let's go back this way. No.
You take that side and Paimon will take this side. Check everything carefully. We'll find something for sure. Ugh. Nothing at all. And Paimon can't even find snacks either. Whoa, really? Let Paimon see. Vinier. Isn't that Vache's lover's name? Then you found her diary. Let's see. Aw. It's just a normal diary chronicling their love story. She was so sweet, too. Oh, Paimon feels even worse for her now. So many! A whole page's worth! But they're all crossed out. Was she unhappy with all of them? The final name she decided on was... Marcel. Wait, but...
Wait!
Marcel's pretty old.
Vache is Marcel's dad?
This case been going on for so long that he's Vache and Vinier's own
Oh, okay.
Paimon still hasn't figured it out yet.
Paimon, you're stupid. Yes, that's exactly what it's saying.
image do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vacher?
Huh.
Oh, so you do know that name.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
I was waiting for you to say
why?
that. As expected of my partner. I just knew you'd return in the nick of time.
Just how often do you intend to flout the rules of this court?
It's all right, Monsieur Nervalette. Given their confidence, I expect they've found the crucial evidence.
But the truth of it, Marcel, is that you've always been Vacher.
Oh, he's Vacher.
Huh?
We've investigated your lair and we already know everything. After your lover, Venier, was dissolved, you kept abducting young women to experiment on the hopes of bringing her back to you. You even created Marcel as a new identity and destroyed all records of your past as Vacher.
So that's it. Even the villains in opera performances rarely go that far. And with that, Marcel's motive has now been established.
This information regarding your past also dismantles your prior timing defense. Well,
That is
Marcel,
definitely a plot
do you
twist.
know where you went wrong? You fixated your gaze on the lover that passed away, instead of paying attention to the living people around you. So, you never noticed how we changed, or how we grew as individuals.
You also never understood Boss's real expectations for his daughter.
Or our determination to see things through.
Your determination.
Mr. Marcel, please speak up now if you would like to defend yourself. Otherwise, the trial will move on to the next stage.
Do you really think I wanted to do any of this? Pay attention to you? What for? Have you ever paid attention to me?
Is he an abyss
Ever
mage?
empathized with my pain?
Knowing this
Know
game,
how it feels to
probably.
watch the love of your life dissolve right in front of your eyes. No one helped me. No one even believed me. All those decades ago, even the officers from the Maison Gardiennage were laughing at me. They said there's no way a human being can turn into water. So I must have gone mad from grief. Vinier's death was brushed away by all of you as if it didn't matter at all. Well, now you know, don't you? Ha! Well, it's too late now. All those who were dissolved are gone forever. You only have yourselves to blame. You set up this ornate opera house in pursuit of your so-called justice. Your beloved drama.
He's gonna get the death
while
penalty.
turning a blind eye to the suffering of the people. Venier is dead. We promised each other that we would always be together. Wherever she goes, I will follow. But I'm not from this blasted place, so I can't be dissolved. No matter what I do.
Hey, is that water from the primordial sea that he's drinking?
I can't dissolve! Can't dissolve! Can't dissolve! Do you all see? I can't go! I can't follow! So if I can't go where she is, what choice do I have but to try to bring her back? I did all of that, and in the end, that
That's honestly super sad. This is a sad story. Relatable, but he shouldn't have abducted all those girls.
The suspect is exhibiting signs of mental distress. Guards, please restrain him.
Don't touch me! Don't anybody come near me! I still need to save Venier. I promise. We made a promise.
It's over for you, Marcel.
Yeah, Venier! Please, Venier! Don't think badly of me. All I want to do is fulfill our promise.
Wait, we heard her voice by the
Mr.
fountain.
Marcel's conviction.
What if we can
Charges
extract her
against
from the
Mr.
fountain?
Tartaglia no longer have any basis.
Fine by me. I was in a bad mood, but after a show like that, I'm actually feeling pretty good.
Traveler, please submit all the evidence you have collected to the guards, so that I might review and summarize the truth behind the serial disappearances case. The man now known as Marcel was originally named Vacher and worked as an adventurer with his partner and lover Vinier. During an underwater expedition, Vinier accidentally came into contact with water from the primordial sea and was dissolved in front of Vacher as a result. Vacher learned of the primordial water's existence through the work of others and began to kidnap young women for research, with the goal of discovering a method to restore Vinier back to life. To cover his tracks, he invented the new alias of Marcel and began to operate a business in Poisson. During the course of his research, Vacher discovered that a diluted concoction of water from the primordial sea can induce feelings of euphoria, and began to manufacture and market synth. However, as he accumulated wealth to fund his continued research and expanded the scope,
it sounds kind of like a
he came
drug.
into conflict with Spina di Rosula. After exchanging blows with Spina di Rosula for many years, Vacher decided to assassinate their president Callus at a banquet. Although the assassination did not go as Vacher expected,
I love his eyes. Okay, the dragon eyes in this game are so
by
cool.
dissolving the assassin he sent to the scene. And just recently, Vacher attempted to frame Linny as the culprit of the serial disappearances case, using a similar method. However, his attempt to frame Linny failed, and the power of water from the primordial sea became public knowledge. This case also exposed enough of Vacher's machinations that he was eventually successfully charged in court. Thus concludes the enigmatic history of the serial
They
disappearances
could also be
case,
kind of like
with the
cat
truth
eyes, I
revealed
guess.
to all.
I don't know. I think of dragons when I see his eyes.
The Oratrice will now deliver the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr. Vacher.
Man, this guy's guilty as fuck.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, Mr. Vacher is guilty.
Is it gonna be the death penalty?
Take Vacher away.
I feel like, okay, no, that would not be too extreme. He's literally dissolved so many people.
Serial disappearances case is over now.
He got what he deserved.
History. Who would have thought the true culprit would be such a polite and well-spoken guy?
We helped Navia bring the bad guy to justice! He's hurt so many innocent people and now he's finally getting what he deserves! Huh? Are you okay?
Obviously not. He was like an uncle to her.
Demoiselle, you were absolutely brilliant.
The day our late boss had always hoped for has finally come. You can rest easy now, knowing justice has been served.
Yeah.
She just solved, like, her father's case, but not only that, she learned that her uncle basically was a piece of shit. So, yeah, I don't think she's doing that well.
Spina di Rosula's still doing well with me at the helm.
Well now, hasn't this been a most delicious piece of drama? The villain has been caught, justice has been served, past wrongs
I'm
have
so
been
glad
righted,
we get to
and
have
it's a
more
big
story
old
with
happy
Child in it.
Since it's been such a great show, I'll just
I
let
think the
false
dynamic
accusations
of
against
his
me slide.
character is really good, like his story and
got some
background.
business to attend to.
I was impressed when we met him in
Excuse
Liyue.
me?
Please wait just one moment, Mr. Tartaglia.
Ugh, what now? None of this has anything to do with me.
According to court protocol, since this trial was initiated due to a charge against you, a verdict must also be made regarding the initial charge.
But we
before
all
the
know
trial
he's not
concludes.
guilty.
Oh, come on. Is this really necessary? Haven't you already caught the real criminal? Isn't it time for side characters like me to exit stage left?
Please respect the laws of Fontaine. This has always been the rule.
All right, but this sure is a lot of hassle. All I need to do is stand over there, right? Let's just get this over with.
Through evidence presented in the public trial that was just held, it has been established that Mr. Tartaglia has no direct connection to the serial disappearances case. The guilty party has been identified, and thus it is logical to suppose Mr. Tartaglia is innocent of the
If he
charges.
comes up as guilty, I am gonna be gooped.
Mécanique d'analyse cardinale to render the final verdict on the charges. According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'analyse cardinale, Mr. Tartaglia is guilty.
Wait. What in the fuck?
Hey! That's not funny! Didn't you just say I'm supposed to be innocent? What's with this verdict? Is your justice machine malfunctioning?
Huh? This has never happened before. The Oratrice actually returned a different verdict from the Chief Justice.
I mean, have you ever heard of an innocent Fatui Harbinger?
I mean,
Oratrice might have just convicted him.
I knew they were gonna act that way because he is
Weren't the
Fatui.
charges about the serial disappearances case? No matter what else he's guilty of, it shouldn't affect the verdict in this case, right?
The judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'analyse cardinale is, by law, the final verdict of the court. We must accept the guilty verdict. Guards, please.
We
take
don't
the
have to
suspect into
accept the
custody
guilty
per
verdict.
protocol.
Oh shit. Cat.
So this is how justice is done in Fontaine. What a joke. You've got your rules. Well, I've got mine too!
I am sorry. If you have been wronged, we will find the truth. But the rules of the court must be upheld.
Damn.
Hey, Monsieur Novelette, what's going on? Shouldn't they have been cleared already?
That was intense.
This is also the first time I've encountered such a situation. However, according to the rules established at the conception of Fontaine's court system, the Oratrice's judgment is the final verdict of the court. All I do is follow court procedure. As for why the Oratrice arrived at the conclusion it did, you should probably ask someone more knowledgeable than me.
Why are you looking at me? I had nothing to do with it! I don't know what happened there either! Hey, stop staring at me!
What does Lady Farina mean by that?
She can be so
She doesn't
childish.
either, but that's impossible. Didn't she create the Oratrice herself?
Yeah, so are the verdicts reliable or not? Can results like this really be called justice?
My dearest citizens, did you really think we'd allow an incorrect verdict to be handed out in this court? Did you really believe that the judgment could be mistaken or be the
My
result of
knuckles.
some sort of random mishap? Don't tell me you thought even I had been blindsided by the Oratrice's result.
But the way she looked just now, it was pretty obvious she had no idea what was going on.
However, given the state of things, I shall give you an explanation. Everything that just took place, including my supposed shock and bafflement, was a part of an elaborate performance, with every action meant to stir up drama
Girl.
and excitement. And, of
This is with law. This is about lawsuits, and you're playing games.
Everything has unfolded exactly as I expected from the very beginning. As the embodiment of the very concept of justice, the Oratrice shall never render an arbitrary judgment! If you thought Child had nothing to do with the serial disappearances case, it is only because you've been blinded by the superficial appearance of innocence. Everything he's done, not to mention the danger he poses, are beyond ordinary comprehension and completely unforgivable! All shall be revealed in time. You will come to understand my noble intentions, as well as the absolute correctness of the Oratrice's
Child is obviously innocent when it comes to this situation.
Now, having said that, although I hate to leave things hanging in suspense, it is now time for this performance to end. As the lead actress, I shall be the first to take my leave. Toodaloo!
So she chose to make her escape after all, did she?
So you're saying we shouldn't put much stock into what she just said?
She probably just put on that performance to save face. As for the truth, it's unlikely that she actually has any idea. However, please be assured that I will continue to investigate this case in a personal capacity. Just as I promised, if the judgment has been incorrect, we will do our utmost to clear his name.
All right. Even though we feel pretty badly for him, we'll take your word for it for now. After all, he's done plenty of bad stuff, so he should have known he'd go to prison someday, right?
Damn, that's rough. Alright. We are now at a stopping point. Bang. Alright, so I will be back at 8:30 p.m. EST. We're either going to be continuing this story or possibly playing Fortnite. I'm not sure. We'll know when we get there. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and drop a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It'll help you know when I go live. You should totally also follow my socials at these links. Has all of my information on there. We will be playing the 100 subscriber special very soon. I'll have more updates on that possibly later today. But yeah, become a Star Guardian today. And thank you so much for watching. See y'all later.